Hey, what's up, YouTube? Alright, this is Fred back again, working on Snow White. Last night I drained the radiator, made sure disconnected the lower radiator hose, made sure the pepcock was open on the bottom of the radiator so it could drain all night. I even had the back end of the truck lifted up a little bit so all the coolant would go forward. And it's pretty much drained, and then also I soaked everything from last night with all the PB Blaster. And just on a recap, so you can see how bad this damage is. It may only have 153,000 miles on it. Sorry, 157,000. But this radiator core support, well, what's left of it, it's pretty much toast, you know? It's like you gotta get rid of the cancer to make her good again. Now, surprisingly to me, this had an original OEM clamp on it. I mean, look at this thing. I just took a pair of wire snips gently next to the radiator hose, and with just a tiny bit of pressure, it snapped. If you go over your truck and, like say, you just pick it up, make sure you know what kind of radiator clamps you have on you. Now, to go to some featurettes, another item that I'm adding to my truck for, one, better fuel economy, two, makes the engine run better, and also it helps the fuel burn better. It also warms up better. I have talked to several people. I've talked to master technicians. When it comes to these 7.3 diesels, you want to go with a 203. I know it's backwards, I'm sorry. Can't help it. With a 203 degree thermostat. Pretty much, oh, there you go. Pretty much, it is the same one. This is the thermostat in the 7.3. Comes with a brand new gasket. No damage. That's tough for you. This right here is the old one. As you can see, I got some corrosion to take care of. Yes. But the interior of it is in really good shape. I just got to take care of the outer housing, so I'm got to get that cleaned up and painted. This thermostat is brought to you by Diesel Site. I literally ordered it from them, and within less than 3 days, it was at my door. They did a wonderful job, and also once I do the test run and make sure that the temperature goes up and also the thermostat opens up and everything else, I will be giving them a review. Now, if you notice, like if you're a professional and you see it, you can probably see that there's one part of my frame that's bent. Now, I'm not going to show you guys how I'm going to be fixing this because a lot of you guys will be like, oh, no, don't do it that way, blah, blah, blah. I've did auto body and collision for years, so I've done it before. Pretty much slowly raise the temperature of the frame right where the crease is, where the bend happened, and then have push and pull force slowly push that back into place. And it would be fixed. But I gotta be very careful and very gentle, and this is why, like, if everything works right and everything else, I can show you how far off it is. It's only off by like 2 inches. If you look at that wheel well. That's it. It's only off by ever so slight. Not much. Just enough to fuck with the suspension a little bit. But I've had it for 4 years. I didn't even know. Like, they said that this thing had frame damage. Like they said it was 100% totaled. Oh, it's not worth it. It's done. It's toast. I went there and all I had to do was air up a tire and install a new brake line, and I've been driving it ever since. I mean, mind you, I've been doing little work like, example, brand new AC compressor. It went, obviously. Alternator was new when I got it. Brand new vacuum pump just from wear and tear. The water pump failed on me. These are just normal items that just die. They go bad. I'm also doing that fun project today. At least get everything broken free. I already sprayed it down once with PB Blaster, had it soak overnight. I resprayed it again today. So we're gonna get that done. There's just pretty much my goal today is to get the radiator core support out of here. And I'll at least have the turbo fully loose and or out. Once everything else is out, and while I'm waiting for the compressor, let me say it correctly so there's no gimmicks. The spindle for the turbo, I have a new compressor wheel for it. Well, they say it's already balanced, but I don't know how good my spindle is already in mine. So I'm gonna send my spindle with the new compressor wheel to a place in Nebraska where they do balance this to 0.00001 of a gram, and they spin it roughly between 70 to 150,000 RPMs just to make damn sure that it is balanced. Because an unbalanced spindle in a turbo will literally send severe vibrations. You'll get that weird, I used to do sound effects all the time. It'll be like a wah all the time, like, and you'll be wondering what the hell it is. Well, that is your spindle out of balance, and it is literally vibrating inside your turbo. And what happens is that can destroy your bearings with it, and then it'll start developing play. It will literally self-destruct. It'll either destroy everything. You'll need a whole new turbo, like the housing, everything will be destroyed. So you absolutely have to make sure your spindle is balanced. Now, there's always these people that are like, oh, this is a already balanced compressor wheel. Like, it's already balanced. It doesn't matter if it's balanced. Yeah, that's balanced. But is it going to equal the balance to your spindle? You don't know. So it's always good to, like, if you're just rebuilding your turbo because it's starting to leak. My pedal steel is just totally shot. I got all new Garrett parts for it and got the freaking exhaust back pressure delete. Everyone's like, oh, just drill it out and pop it out. Well, my housing has a slight fracture crack in it, so I'm just replacing it anyway. It could have been to heat. See, now my turbo works. So I don't know if, like, it was just building up too much heat because the exhaust back pressure valve did stop working. Before I even, like, had it, I noticed, like, it wouldn't open or close. It wouldn't do nothing. So I just made sure that it was unplugged, so just in case it did actuate, it wouldn't get stuck in the closed position, and then I really couldn't go anywhere. But yeah, thank you for watching my videos. I greatly appreciate it and everything else, and I will see you later, YouTube. Later.